Hey, happy Friday, everybody. So we made it through another one, and congratulations. I feel like Willie Nelson on the road again, traveling places I have never been. Uh, but I'm very happy about how this catastrophic week turned out. And what I mean by that is we have been going through a lot of changes and a lot of ups and downs, and I'm excited about that. It's funny because we all kind of take this position that where we work, the people we work with, who we're working for, how our business is running, that's the way it's always going to go. And, the truth is for business owners, especially in the age that we live in, everything is changing and it's changing constantly. And so are people, and so are jobs, and so are job descriptions. And the thing that I love about at times like this is no matter how much we're going up and down or sideways, there's always something else to do. There's always something that you can improve on. There's always something that you can change. And there's always something you can find that's positive, even in all the negative. And, that is so important for us to look at so that we don't lose sight of, well, this is new and scary and get hung up and lose our way, right? So when you find yourself going through changes, I mean, just like this Friday win, I am thrilled about what we've got coming down the pipe. I mean, there are so many things that I've wanted to change about this and do about that. And yet we were kind of happy with the status quo. We were clicking along. Things were great-ish. I mean, we could have made some improvements, but things were all right. And now we have the opportunity to make those improvements because we have to, right? And it really is about a mindset thing. I mean, you can look at it two ways, right? You can look at it as, oh my gosh, things are changing and it's going to be great. Or you can look at it as, oh my gosh, things are changing and it's going to be horrible, right? But it has to do with your mindset. And as you guys know, when you look at this week and you look at it, you can find all the bumps and bruises and ugliness. Or you can look at it and you could find that one tiny little nugget of good. And in every week, I've always found that there's lots of nuggets of good. There's lots of things in there that are better than what I thought it could have been, that are doing more than I'd hoped. Employees that are stepping up, people that are not disappointing you, projects that are going on track, things that are happening in a positive direction. There's always something and always lots of somethings when you really sit down and write it out. Really take the time to close your eyes and think about it and write down what is going right. So often we get spun out, and I used the term spun out quite a bit this last week because when things started to go that direction, that's all you started to focus on was, well, that didn't go right, then this didn't go right, then this didn't go right, and pretty soon nothing goes right, and that's not true. So, take the time to step back and think about what has gone right. Think about where your wins were. There's a reason why anybody that's in the motivational space or anybody that's in the coaching space tells you to think about the positive, to think about your weekly wins, to document them, because that's what helps when you're going through the soup. That's really what gets you to the next level when things aren't going great. But the other thing is your mind is a funny thing because it focuses on stuff that maybe it should and maybe it shouldn't, but it focuses on what you feed it. So if you're feeding your mind the negativity of the fact that we've got personnel change, it's going to go right there and go, man, how are we going to get this done? We don't have enough people. We've got problems and nothing's going right. And now we need to find more people and there's nobody looking there's nobody to hire. Or you can look at it as the opportunity to reestablish job descriptions and rehire someone that doesn't have the bad habits of the person that got there the first time, that created part of the issue with how things were being done in a bad habit kind of way. Now, let's not get this completely miscombobulated here. As a manager, I had plenty to do with that, right? So we'll place blame all over this one. But the reality is, you can look at it either way. You can be the one that changes the perception about how things are happening, right? And so instead of being the one that's sitting there going, man, this is awful, I'm finding the great in it. And you know what? Here's the thing, that X, Y, and Z happened and it didn't work the way I wanted it to. So now I'm absolutely adamant with this new person that we are not going to do that, right? And we're doing the same thing with our jobs. We're doing the same thing with our investment portfolio. We're looking at new stuff now and we're sitting there going, man, this stuff worked really well in the last one. This didn't work well at all. So we're going to make sure we don't have those elements in this. And it's actually going incredibly well. You know, one of the things that I found is the deal flow is out there if you get in the stream. And what I mean by that is you've got to be where the things are happening. And if you've gotten into the habit or sitting in a situation where you're not really in front of a bunch of stuff that you need to be looking at for your business, go look for the stream. Go look for where the deals are happening. Go look for where the things are coming down the pipe. Go look for the realtors that have what you want. It's amazing what happens when you get into the place where deal flow is happening, how many deals you can find. I mean, in the last 2 weeks, we've been bombarded with deals. It's amazing what's happening. We're making decisions that a month ago I would have never said we would make because we can't sell this, because we can't find anything else. Now I'm thinking what else I could sell because of all the stuff I found. And it's all about your mindset and your positioning. So guys, win on Friday, right? Instead of looking at your why and how you do it, look at why not. Why is this not working? Why is this not happening? Why am I not getting the results? And then change it so that your why not gets you where you want to go. How does your why not get you where you want to go? Well, why is this not happening? It's not happening because of A, B, and C. So change them. Get to where you're in the positive. Get to where your focus is where it needs to be. You're in front of the people you need to be in front of. You're partnering with the people you need to be partnering with. You're connecting with those that can help your business, help your personal life, help you. And if you can't find those people, give me a call. I'll help you find those people because that is really, really easy to do, especially when you're looking at it from 30,000 feet and going, oh, I see who you're looking to connect with. Let's connect with these guys, right? So guys, I want you to have a great weekend. Know that you matter to a lot of people. Know that your results vary based on your attitude. So make sure you're not looking at your shoes in the floor. Make sure that you're looking at the sky. And know that when you're going after what you're pursuing with diligence and you're going after it wholeheartedly, you will achieve it, especially if you're consistent. And that's a whole lot easier if your attitude and your eyes are in the right spot. So guys, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.